Chapter 14, The Skeletal System, Part 3. The appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton consists of a total of 126 bones. It includes all the bones of the upper and lower limbs, as well as the bones of the pectoral girdle and pelvic girdle. Upper limbs. Each upper limb consists of 30 bones. There is a bone called the humerus in each of the upper arms, and there are 2 bones called the ulna and radius in each of the lower arms. Each wrist contains 8 carpal bones, which are arranged in 2 rows of 4 bones each. Each hand contains 5 metacarpal bones. The bones in the fingers of each hand include 14 phalanges, 3 in each finger, except the thumb, which has 2. The thumb has the unique ability to move into opposition with the palm of the hand and with each of the fingers when they are slightly bent. This allows the hand to manipulate objects. Upper limbs. More on the appendicular skeleton. The lower limbs. Each lower limb consists of 30 bones. There is 1 bone called the femur in each of the upper legs, and there are 2 bones called the tibia and fibula in each of the lower legs. The patella or kneecap is an additional leg bone at the front of each knee, forming the largest joint in the human body. Each ankle contains 7 tarsal bones, including the talus and calcaneus, and each foot contains 5 metatarsal bones. The tarsals and metatarsals form the ankle, heel, and arch of the foot. They give the foot the strength while allowing flexibility. The bones in the toes of each foot consist of 14 phalanges, 3 in each toe except the big toe, which has 2. And here are the lower limbs. You'll look at some of this in your lab this week. The pectoral girdle. The pectoral girdle attaches the upper limbs to the trunk of the body. Its connection with the axial skeleton is by muscle alone, except for at the sternoclavicular joint, at which the end of the clavicle articulates with the upper part of the sternum. This is the only direct connection between the pectoral girdle and the axial skeleton. This allows a considerable range of motion in the upper limbs. The shoulder girdle consists of 2 pairs of bones, with 1 of each pair on opposite sides of the body. There is a right and left clavicle or collarbone and a right and left scapula or shoulder blade. The scapula is a pear-shaped flat bone that helps to form the shoulder joint. The clavicle is a long bone that serves as a strut between the shoulder blade and the sternum. A strut is a supporting rod or bar. Pectoral girdle. And on this view here, I'm showing the sternoclavicular joint, the articulation with the axial skeleton. The pelvic girdle. The pelvic girdle attaches the legs to the trunk of the body and provides a basin to contain and support the organs of the abdomen. It is connected to the vertebral column of the axial skeleton by ligaments. The pelvic girdle consists of 2 halves, 1 half for each leg. In adults, the halves are fused with each other at a joint called the pubic symphysis. Each half of the pelvic girdle includes 3 bones: the ilium, which is the flaring upper part of the pelvic girdle, the pubis, the lower front, and the ischium, the lower back. Each of these bones helps to form the acetabulum, a depression into which the top of the femur fits. When the body is in a seated position, it rests on protrusions called tuberosities of the 2 ischial bones. So these would be the tuberosities. When you sit on these here.